Harihi Om. Morning routine. Routine is a day-to-day activity which we set in stone. You might see the birds flying in the air, going out in the morning to find food and so on. They do it at a particular time. They do it regularly in the morning. They don't have alarms. They don't have fluorescent lights. They don't keep awake till late at night. They have a system. They have a rhythm in life. There is a system. And we have the same as well. So in ancient times, when we didn't have lights, we used to wake up with the sun. We used to sleep after sun sets. We had a system to follow, and we call it the circadian rhythm. Doctors have found out that we have a circadian rhythm. And when our rhythm goes out of whack, we get into trouble. And so, we have to put our efforts to go back, not to be without lights though. I would still recommend you to have a regular routine of your life. There's a system. And if you follow that, health will come. And I'm sure wealth will follow as well. So let's go ahead and understand that the morning routine sets you up for the whole day. We call it AM, the morning. Suprabhatam. Good morning, as we say to everybody. So we want to make it a good morning. How do we make it? Soon as we wake up, what should we do? And I believe personally there should be checklists. Because without checklists, we can go haywire here and there. Mood can change. A sudden check of your mobile phone message can ruin your morning vibrations. And so we have to be carefully making sure that our system is not getting messed up with others and outside problems. We have our integrity saved for our sanity. Of course, emergencies like family problems or something very emergency, understandable. However, 99% of the time of the year, we should be in a groove, in a system, in a rhythm. So soon as we get up, our first normal routine as humans would be, we go to the loo, to the toilet, we wash our face, and we do brushing of the teeth. Loo, because you've been sleeping for good long hours, and it's been a long time since you've eaten, so it's good to cleanse your intestines, your body. And once you've done that, because you got a whole night of germs growing, bacteria grows exponentially. They grow very fast in your mouth. And so it's best to brush your teeth in the morning first thing. So quick bathroom toilet visit, nice brushing. And nowadays you get those fancy, more powerful, more energetic, more detailed cleaning electric brushes. So use one of the good ones you like. And after brushing, we should do something called Olu Tarvanu. Very few people in the Western world know about this. That's what I have found. And that is, you take your tongue out, and there is a tongue scraper. You scrape your tongue. Because people generally brush through the teeth and walk away. But what about the germs that are sitting on your tongue as well? So the best thing would be to scrape the tongue gently. And after that, we do something called oil pulling. Basically, you take a healthy oil like sesame seed oil, a tablespoon of it, and you swirl it around your mouth. What this does is, it nourishes the gums, protects the gums, and it takes away all the germs and bacteria and other bugs which were going to hurt us, and mixes it up. And remember not to drink it afterwards. You want to spit it out. and then do kogda, meaning gargle again. Gargle wise, often I recommend that when you do gargling, especially if it's winter time and it's very cold and you got some, sinuses blocked up, then the best thing is to take warm water, add some salt to it, mix it up, and take a bit of that water. Don't drink it, but gargle. How? You put water in your mouth and you want to go to the deepest part possible of your throat, where possible, and gargle up to there. So how do you do that? You lift your chin up and go, ah. I'd do 3 times and then spit it out. So that was the first thing to do when you get up. Now that you have cleansed yourself, your intestines are clean, your mouth is clean, your face is clean, this is a good time to come out and sit on a yoga mat and do some physical exercise. Now remember, this is morning, so your engine is cool. It's calmed down, correct? At night, your heart rate also goes down. And so you want to wind it up now. You want to turn it up. It's like turning up the volume on the music system. You want to turn up the energy. So how do you do that? You do exercise, you do jogging on the space or running, depending on your weight and health of your bones and joints. I'd say walking, brisk walking is the safest and the healthiest. Then we can do some cardio further. A bit of weights is good, so weight training in the morning. And then after doing that, you need to do some asanas, the yoga postures, but the active one, not the relaxed ones. So you want to take the more, physically straining ones, like Surya Namaskar, sun salutations, and do them, I would say, 10 times, 11 times. If you have time more, it's good for your health. And it's a Sarvangi Vikas. It fixes so many problems. And then we go to the sitting down posture, cross-legged posture. We call it the Sukhasana. At that time, we should then go towards the breathing techniques. I will make a whole episode on this, the breathing and yoga exercises. So stay tuned. But today, just now, I'll just say, do some yoga exercises and then do deep breathing. So it's Bhastika Pranayam, deep breaths. I'd say do 5 or 10, 11. Followed by that, we need to do Kapalbhati in the morning to energize the midsection, the digestive area, the pancreas, the spleen, the intestines. And that's Kapalbhati Pranayam. So it's a Kapalbhati way of breathing out. You breathe out 1 stroke per second. And you consciously don't worry about breathing in, it will happen automatically. All you do is consciously breathe out 1 stroke per second. So you'd go like this. Okay? When we do this, then the whole system gets warmed up. You will feel much more warmer than before you sat down. And this is the morning time. You want to rev up the engines of the body. And then preferably have nice oil for abhyanga, meaning massage. And I'm not talking long, deep tissue massage. Basically, it's just oiling the skin. That's what we want, to moisturize the skin. And so we make special herbal, Ayurvedic, medicinal herbal oils. Again, that will come in different episode. And that is the recipe. If you don't have anything to hand just now, the best I can recommend now is coconut oil. That's the best in my eyes. And then you can go to sesame seed oil and olive oil and so on. But preferable is virgin, extra virgin coconut oil. So we put light amount of oil, very light. You don't want to put too much, all across the body, everywhere. Do a good massage as much as possible, time permitting. And once that's done, If you're lucky and there is a sunshine outside, you should probably try to sit in direct sunlight so that sun's rays fall on your body, and that oiled body gives very good health. And of course, you get vitamin D anyway. There is a rule to follow, and that is when you are doing sunbathing, you shouldn't face the sun for various reasons. So basically, turn around and sit in the sunshine with your back towards the sun. I don't know, depending on your time. If you're free, half an hour. If you're busy, 5 minutes will even do. So something is always better than nothing. Next, you go to the bathroom again and take a good relaxing bath. Bath itself is a science. We can talk a lot about it. But to keep it simple, take a nice warm shower followed by cold shower. Soon as you cool your body down with that cold shower, it's very, very good for you. It's invigorating. It's working on the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems to bring your body to calmness and relaxation. After shower, of course, you're going to dress up, get ready, but still not out of the door yet. There are things to be done. Again to the yoga mat and sit in this mudra. We call it the Gyan Mudra. And we need to do small, little time of prayers. I say little because most of us are busy in our lives just now. And very rarely somebody has 2 hours, 3 hours to do puja, part and prayers. So, see whatever time you have. Minimum 15 minutes I recommend. And this is for your own sanity. Now, some people say, oh, Hemang Bhai, I'm not a religious person. Fine, that's all right. How about affirmations? Do you agree with affirmations then? You can do affirmations saying, Ano Bhadraha, may the good thoughts come to me, and may the negative thoughts I get rid of. May I serve the wider world, and may I care for others, and in return, when I get care and blessings and help, may I accept it willingly. See? So you don't have to pray. You can just do positive affirmations. Followed by meditation. Now, meditation is not religious as per se. In meditation, you're doing is calming your whole system down and bringing it in alignment. Remember, you got left hemisphere in the head and the right hemisphere. And it's very good to bring them in sync by doing meditation. So you sit down in a calm posture without any distractions. If you like music, that's up to you. I prefer no music. And you just do slow, deep breathing at that time and focus on your breath. Nothing else. Simple as that. If your thought wanders away, that's all right. Bring it back saying, come back. You don't want to go further. And bring your thoughts back again. And as we do this, slowly, first it will be not so easy because the moment you want to fixate on your breath, your brain will go somewhere else. It will say, what about this? What about that? What about this? Too many thoughts. Slowly bring your mind back to your breath. Focus on your breathing. Just the air going in and out. Simple. I'd say at least 15 minutes for these things. And once that's done, I would add one more thing to it. And that is arts. In today's busy modern world, we are all forgetting arts. And art is a very powerful form of therapy. So the best therapy, I believe, is singing. Out of the arts, that is. So if you can sing, very good, well and good. Go for it. Start singing. Sing a song or two at least. Now, some people say, I'm no good at singing. That's fine. Then can you play an instrument? A flute, a keyboard, a guitar, something, pick it up and do some music. Again, as I said, around 10 minutes at least. And followed by that, if you don't know one of these two, then some people can dance. Then dance is also a very good art. It involves flow states. It involves the whole body. So it's a kind of a semi-exercise as well. And that's why it's very rare to find a very big size professional dancers. Very rare. Most of them will be thin because they are doing art plus exercise. So if you want to lose that extra pounds you have, now you know. And you're dancing in your home, so what's there to be shy of? Finally, breakfast time. Now, I'm going to do a whole episode on food itself separately. So, I won't cover what breakfast, how, and why. But I'll keep it very simple to say, preferably oatmeal in the morning is the best. We call it the dalia. It is one of the 5 specially preferred healthy plants in Hindu faith. Out of the 5, this is one of them. And imagine, not even the holy basil, the tulsi, is out of these 5. Tulsi is also not considered in these 5. Tulsi ji is used for prasadam, to offer to God as a prasad. But for this, for health purposes, 5 herbs, one of them is porridge. We call it the dalia. And I prefer to make it with just water, not milk. Of course, I add milk product to it, that is butter, when I cook it. And I add a bit of turmeric and so on, salt and so. So that's a good, nice, healthy breakfast, if that's what you're doing. Some of us are doing OMAD, 1 meal a day. Then you skip this one. This is the whole formula. To keep it in a nutshell, that you would spend about 1.25 hours, 1.5 hours in the morning to give you a regular, systemic rhythm. We will get into a rhythm if we do this regularly, and your body will thank you for that. Not only that, your body will give you loads of energy to go out and work for the rest of the day. So, here we go. We understand, since we get up in the morning, we have a simple lifestyle change. We follow these simple checklists. And if you want this checklist, it's available for all these things that I said. If you want it in a nice form where you can just print it and pin it up somewhere, just send me a message via WhatsApp or email. You got my number here on the screen. So just send me a WhatsApp message saying, I want an AM, that is the morning schedule, routine. And then I'll send you in return. That way you can help yourself. I do my morning routines with the help of cue sheets. And this cue sheets, meaning a small printed paper, but it reminds me everything, how to do and in what order. So if you want that, send me a message.